Hi YouTube family and friends, welcome back to Avril's Kitchen. Today I'll be cooking some fried pork with some green plantains, and I'll use fresh seasoning. I have pepper, thick leaf thyme, fine leaf thyme, scallion, celery, garlic and onions. And my pork is over here. I season it up with dry seasoning, garlic, onions, black pepper, Lawry seasoning, and some vinegar and some lime. I wash my pork with vinegar and lime and also add a little vinegar and lime into my pork. So I'm gonna put my pan to heat over here. I'm gonna put my pan to heat over there with a little bit of oil in it. Don't mind my pan, it got a little scratches, it's okay. So I add a little oil in here with my pork. When it heat up, I'm gonna put my pork in there to fry. So I'm waiting for it to heat up. Okay, so I'll be right back. When it heat up, I'll put my pork in there. Okay, the oil is hot and I put my pork in, so I'm gonna give this stir. This is like 2 pounds of pork. I'm gonna let it fry down, and then I'll add a little bit of water to bring it to a little bit of boil, so it could be a little tender. And I will keep you guys posted as we go along. So it's gonna be frying here for a little bit, and then I'll put the water for it to cook a little. I just want to fry out this rank water that it have. Even though we washed it, we need to fry out the water out of it before we cook it, because pork has to be properly cooked before you eat it. Any meat, not only pork. Any meat, any seafood, okay? Because you could get sick if you don't cook it properly. So here it is, it's cooking. I'm gonna let it fry out, and I'll keep you guys posted, okay? Okay, just to keep you posted, here's the pork. It's frying up, it's frying nice. And just remember guys, when you're gonna add water into this, make sure the water is hot. Okay, and this is how I like my pork. So maybe other people cook it different, but we could try different ways, but I like it like this when I'm going to eat it with plantains. So let it fry a little bit more, and then we'll add some water. But since I'll be waiting on my pork to finish, I'm going to go ahead and peel my plantain and come back and keep you guys posted. Okay guys, I'm gonna peel my plantains. This is my plantains. You get it in the Korean store to buy, or sometimes you get it in the supermarket or various places. Okay, so I'm gonna peel this plantain, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna keep you posted when I finish peeling it, and we're gonna fry it together. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna cut the plantains to cook it. So we're gonna take it and we're gonna French cut the plantains like this. Some people cut it round. Some people cut it like dice. You could cut it to your likeness, however you like it. But I like my plantains like this, because they fry better to me, and you can add some salt when you're frying it if you want. Some people can't use salt, so they'll fry it just like that. So here we go. This is the final of the cutting, and I'll get back to you when I'm ready to cook it. So I'm waiting on my pork now, and I'm gonna take you over to my pot with the pork. Here's the final of the frying up of the pork. So as I said earlier in the video, that I'll fry out the water out of this, and I'll add a little water so it could cook the pork a little bit more before I add in my fresh seasoning. And let me show you, I'll put some water in there, not a lot, but always make sure you use hot water. Here I'm gonna put some water there, like this. That should do. I'll cover it and I'll get back to you guys. I'll keep you posted. Okay. Here is the progress of the pork. It's finished cooking out the water. Now I'm gonna fry it up with my seasoning. Okay, so here's my seasoning. I'm gonna put it in the pot. And I'm gonna stir this up. Give it a good stir up. Looks good, huh? So I could fry it up. So I'm frying up the seasoning with the pork now. Okay, so I'm gonna let this fry. And I'm gonna switch pots, because I'm gonna start frying my plantains now. Wow, my pork is finished frying. It'll take like about 5 minutes more. So here we go. I already preheat my oil. Here's my plantains. I'm gonna put a little salt in it, not much. I'm gonna shake it up. Then I'm gonna test my oil. My oil is not hot enough, so I'll put my fire up a little bit to speed it up. Okay, I'm gonna start to put my plantains. Remember, it's green plantains I'm making. Green plantains with fried pork. Okay, so I'm gonna put my plantains in here. So it could fry. And I'm gonna show you how I fry my green plantains. Let it fry on one side and then you flip it on the other side. Don't take too long to fry. Okay, so I'll get back to you guys. Then you posted with my plantains, so I'm gonna flip it on the other side, so the other side could be cooked too. So here we go. Okay, you have to turn each and every one of them. If you also have a deep fry, you could just put the plantains in there and it would also cook on both sides. But if you're frying it in the frying pan, you have to make sure you flip it. Okay? So here we go. Keep you posted with my pork. It's over there. It's finished cooking. When I finish frying my plantains, I'm gonna plate my food and I would get back to you. Okay, I finished frying my plantains. This is the results of my plantains. And here is my pork. It finished frying. Okay? So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plate my food and I'll get back to you guys. Welcome back. This is the final of my plantains and pork, my fried pork with my green plantains. This is how I like it, and please try it. It's very good, it's delicious. You could use the pork for cutters when you're drinking liquor or a snack, or you could eat it with anything to your likeness. And please don't forget to like my page, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching.